Scenic Hill! Oh, listen! Keep the clapping up, you! I'll tell you what, we've been doing this gig for 3 years, and every month, that's the shit I get. There's a bit of sort of energetic clapping from the start, but then you just completely lose interest in it. I mean, that's no real consolation, to be honest with you, but never mind. So, listen, are we well? Yeah. No? So, just give me in fact, no, just raise your hands if you've been to this gig before. Or a few, just raise your hands if you've never been. All right, there's quite a few. Because what we do, it's a bit of a tradition, just so everybody gets to know each other. For the newbies, you just stand up and introduce yourself to the group. Say, so, do you want to start with yourself? Come on, just, no, you need to stand up. Come on, just, what's your name? Thank you, Nicola. That's lovely. In 3 years of doing this gig, that's the first time anyone's ever fucking stood up. Well done. So, just to explain, if you've not been tonight, we've got 3 fantastic acts for you tonight. We'll have your first act on shortly, then a break, then a middle act, then another break, and then your headliner. When the acts are on, the bar will be closed, but you'll have plenty of time in the intervals to get a drink. One other thing, in the unlikely event of a fire, there is 2 exits, one just here, and there's another one where those 2 fuckers are blocking the door at the end. So you're going to get battered on the way out. That's fine. What else do I need to tell you? Nothing really, that's it. So one of the beauties of me doing this gig is I get to see you all as you come in. So guys at the back, the 4 of you at that table, one of you, how many reams of paper did you bring in with you for those tickets? You must have printed out a rainforest, like you were just going through them. Could you not find the right one? And actually, if you two, look those 3 heads, like they're just the light bouncing off those. If the one in the grey could just swap places, that will stop the glare. That'll be lovely. So guys, you're most welcome. Table in front, actually. No, you were fine, I think. And then the table here. Is it somebody's birthday on this table? Because like loads of you come in with bags and bottles and stuff, and you're not even buying drinks, are you, to be honest with you? Fuck that, we're not paying these prices. We bring our own vodka. So it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And I know you're a lady, but how old are you?
22.
Yeah, fuck off. Let's try again, shall we? Let's just get in the real world now. Come on. Anywhere between 40 and 60. Just pick a number. 40. Right, let's fucking try harder. You're very welcome. And ladies at the back, you snuck in and one of you chose this table down here, didn't you? Then you were outvoted and said, no, we'll move here because it's far safer. That's not right, is it? How stupid do you feel now? Pretty stupid. And you were on your phones almost straight away, which is a sign of immaturity. That's nice. And then these 2 here, 2 ladies, 2 men. I'm guessing husband, wives, partners, but clearly fuck all to say to each other. So you just separated yourselves out, and then we've got this lovely table here. Because when you 2 came in, we've got like 3 really sort of smart haircuts, and then you. Do you not feel? Have they just brought you along just to take the piss tonight? And are you two related? You 2, because you look quite, you're twins. Brilliant. Thank God for that. And what about the odd one out in the middle? What's your story? What's happening with you, young man?
Token, dude.
You're a token. You just come along to support him, haven't you? Right. So you 2 twins, brilliant. And how old are you and what do you guys do?
29.
Yeah. Okay. That was a 2-part question. We're going to wait for your brother to answer the second part. Quantity surveyor?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking boring then. So we'll just and what sort of quantities do you like surveying? From what I've seen, most of this row here, to be honest with you. They're the right numbers, did you say?
Prime numbers.
Prime numbers. How'd you feel about that, girls? Prime numbers. And you snuck in and had your tea, didn't you? You came at about 6:25, and we weren't ready for you. And Jan said, why don't you go and have something to eat? So instead of going and spending money in Portivo Lounge, what did you do? You went to fucking Subway. And then came back here, didn't you? And sat there. I've had no tea tonight, as you can see. I've had to endure you stuffing your faces, which wasn't nice. And you two came in really early, didn't you? And then about after half an hour, and you still haven't taken your coat off, but you managed to lose your hat. It will get warmer later on, that's fine. Yeah, you two are fine. And then you four, you came and sat down here, then obviously again, a bit like the ladies at the back, I think it was, no, let's sit on the table because we'll be safer. Makes no difference, can still see you. And then you just came in late, didn't you really? And you looked horrified because you've been doing that. What's happening? I hope it's drinking. Please tell me it is. You're so pissed you can't even speak now, can you? It's just like, just too shy. I don't believe that for a minute. What about, well, your friend stood up and said that. Do you not want us to stand up and talk to the group? First time she's ever been silent. What's your husband's phone number? I'll fucking tell him, he'll be delighted. And then you two sort of snuck in, didn't you? And you made yourselves very comfortable. That's good. And and then, ladies, you sort of had a quick wander round, and those are the only seats left, and you've got to sit in front of the twins and Baldy over there. So that's fine. So yeah, this is great. So that's probably covered most of everything, I think, with you. Just treat this as a little oasis of calm, because like the world's shit at the minute, isn't it? Really, like it is shit. It's all kicking off in Syria. Turks not letting the Kurds have their way. That is a fucking good joke. You should be ashamed of yourself. There's people looking at me blankly. There's a lady at the back, nudge. I have no idea what a Kurd is. It is shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to mention the B word, but this whole Brexit thing. Yeah, I know it's crap, isn't it? Because I voted Remain, mainly because I don't want to go back to washing my own car on a Sunday. And being a fruit picker for the rest of my life. It is, and it's. I find doing comedies. What? Should we just wait for you to finish? What? She just spat. You spat your drink out. Sorry, do you work in a car wash? Is that what it is? I find doing stand-up is a bit of a curse because. I just know people have just got no sense of humour, and I tend to look for the funny in everything. I was out walking the dog down a canal this morning. There was two fishermen. I just happened to walk past, and one said, "Oh, we had a lovely holiday." He said, "Lovely holiday in Africa." He said, "I woke up in the morning, the birds were singing. There was birds of every colour." He said, "Red, yellow." I said, "Well, it's only two, mate." He said, "I didn't fucking ask you to join in, you ginger twat," which I thought that was quite harsh. And I went into into Blade VW because I'm thinking about changing my car, and I was looking at one of the new Polos, and they do it in this burnt orange, and it's a lovely colour. And the lady, what?
My Clash.
Do you work at My Clash? I think what you're going to find tonight is that was pretty poor. I'm actually racist. It's not fucking pick on the ginger person, is it? Not this early in the evening. Did you just have a glance round and think, there's no other ginger people in here, fuck him, he's going to have it. Is that how it works? Is that how it's going to be? This is strawberry blonde. Are you ginger? Do you want to prove it? Proper ginger. I can remember I've been married 20 years, and the first night me and my wife got, well, she wasn't my wife then, because I'd been met her 5 minutes before, but first time we got down to it, no, it was probably the second time actually, and I stripped off and her face was just a picture. She said, oh, I was wondering what colour it was going to be down there. What colour do you expect? Are you proper ginger? I shouldn't ask that. I can't go there. Anyway, I was in Blade VW and I was looking at the car and the lady said, do you like it? I said, yeah, I do actually, I really like the colour. She said, I call it a Marmite colour. I went, no, it's definitely orange. And she said, no, I mean you either love it or hate it. I said, yeah, I know. I'm a comedian, it was just a joke. And she came back with, I bet you don't get many gigs. Fucking harsh, that, isn't it, really? That is really harsh. I don't know if to tell you this or not, really, because it might put a damper on the evening, but no, I am going to tell you this anyway. My mum died yesterday. Yeah. So this is... I was having an hour on whether to do it, and she was in Gloucester Hospital. She had dementia. She's had dementia for quite some time, and she was 90. And I don't know. There's going to be people in here I know that will be affected by dementia, and you know it is a horrible disease. But to be honest, she gave me some fucking funny times out of it. I had to go and see her 4 weeks ago, and it was 6 o'clock in the evening, and she was in Ward 4A at Gloucester Hospital. And I don't know if any of you have been there, it's like an old people's ward, so it's quite quiet when you go in at 6 o'clock. And because she'd been caught wandering, I had a policeman with me from the police safeguarding unit, and he said, oh, I'm pretty new to this job, so I don't really know what to expect. I said, well, I'll tell you now, don't believe a word she says, because like, she's gone. He said, well, I'll just come in and sit by you. Okay, that's fine. So I went in and sat down, and there was other people visiting at the time. We sat down, and they were just all talking to their family members, and we sat down, and my mother said, so they let you out of prison then? And this fucking policeman looked at me and nudged me, and he went, have you been in prison? No, I haven't, no. Well, she said, yeah, but she's got dementia, she's going to say fucking anything, it doesn't matter. I know you murdered your brother. No, and by this time, right, the room had gone quiet, and other people were looking round, and I'm going, no, it's not true. It's like, she's not well, just leave it out. 5 minutes silence, and then she came up with the classic, and you made me have sex with you before we were married. Like, and people went, I heard one woman went, that is disgusting. Bless her. But yeah, she died yesterday. Not before the hospital phoned me Thursday night to say, can you come in please? I said, what's the matter? Well, your mother's got very aggressive. I said, well, how aggressive? They said, well, she's just hit another person with a stick. So I can't come in, I'm out, I'm doing something, she's going to have to deal with it. Okay, we'll ring you later on, let you know how she's doing. Yeah, that's fine. So they phoned me at 9 o'clock and said, I was hospital. I said, yeah. Just to let you know, your mother's now calmer. Great. Yeah, she sat on the edge of the bed I said, oh, well, that's nice. Not really, because she's now singing hymns at the top of her voice and pissing off all the other patients. So, if you don't do anything else tonight, just do me a favour and have a drink for my mum. Thanks for that. If only it wasn't all true. You've got a fantastic night ahead of you, and it gives me great pleasure to bring on your first act of the evening, so make him feel very welcome, and people blocking the fire exit at the back. If you can start the applause at the back, that's it, start, bring it all the way through, bold people on that tape, right the way through, ladies at the back, twins, start applauding, primary girls, you people here, Clive, the very lovely George Lewis.
Hiya. Hello. Thank you, nice to be here.